Thanks a lot, Karine. When the president announced 2 Sundays ago that he's withdrawing from the race, that he's not running for another term, there were some that described him as a lame duck president. How does this news today, this joyous news at the White House, answer those critics describing President Biden in that fashion?
Well, I'm glad you call it joyous news, because it is. This is very, very good news. For all of us as Americans, we should be very proud of this moment. Look, I've heard the term lame duck. I was asked at the podium if he is a lame duck president. We've been very clear that he's not, and today is an example of that. What he did on Monday, talking about SCOTUS reform, is an example of that. The president is determined, and he is very focused, along with the vice president, to get things done, to build on the accomplishments that we have been able to deliver for the American people over the last 3.5 years. And these are historic accomplishments, whether it's the American Rescue Plan that turned the economy around, restarted the economy. Now we're leading in the world on that. Again, no Republicans voted for the American Rescue Plan. You think about the Inflation Reduction Act, no Republican voted for that, and that is a piece of legislation that has seen the biggest investment in climate change. Now Medicare can actually negotiate with Big Pharma, something that elected officials have been trying to do, and he reached across the aisle to get infrastructure done, to get the Chips and Science Act done, to get the Veterans, the PACT Act done. So it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there for him. He wants to see a lot of these important laws now. He wants us to get them, make sure they're implemented. And we're going to continue to use the remainder of this term to look for ways to build on that progress. And we will certainly share with you the specifics of that as we continue these next 6 months.
And secondly, yesterday I asked a series of questions to you about the possibility of a hostage deal. At the time that I asked you those questions, were you aware?
Yes.
You were
Yes.
aware. And so, given that you just didn't want to answer that truthfully, you didn't want to despoil the process of the
I said I had
transfer of
nothing. I
hostages.
said I had nothing to share. You have to understand. You have to understand. This is a critical. As these things are moving, it is important. Our main focus is to make sure that we get these Americans home safely. I would hope, as a journalist, you understand that. It is important that they get home safely. That is our number one priority. Number one priority. And now that they are on their way home, the families were here. The families, the president, the vice president will get to greet these Americans when they land here tonight. This is a huge, huge, monumentous day, emotional day. And it is important. That is our goal, to make sure that they get home safely. All right, thanks everybody.